Hello, hello, hello. Welcome back to my channel, Virgo Step to the Front. Step to the front. Okay. Hey, my name is Bree, and this is the Healing Tarot. It's good to see you guys again. If you're new here, welcome to my channel. Nice to meet you. All right. So, Virgo, the unexpected, what's going on right now? What's happening? What's happening with my Virgos? Okay. I'm getting that Spirit wants you to connect with yourself a little bit more and do some healing. Specifically, what came out was chakra healing. Okay. But it wants you to do healing. I have the star card. I don't know if you're dealing with an Aquarius or you have Aquarius in your chart, but yeah, I feel like Spirit is just over and over again is just saying like, hey, and I feel like your intuition is like really, really loud too. Is like you yourself know that you need to go internal to start on some healing. I don't know if you tried, but then you stopped. Like I'm kind of getting that energy. Is like you tried for a little bit and then you stopped. So I don't know if you're like, okay, well, I'm going to meditate, I'm going to do this, I'm going to do that. And it was like maybe, I don't know, 5 or 6 things that you just added to the new year, right? And you're like, this is too much. This is too much for me. Okay, so this time around when you start back, right? What you're going to do is start one thing. Start one thing per month, right? And then add on something new, right? So for example, for the month of January, okay, what I'm going to do is I'm going to meditate for about 10 to 15 minutes. And I'm going to put on some healing frequencies. And I am going to be intentional about my day and how I want my day to flow. Boom. You're going to do that for the whole month of January. For the month of February, you're still going to meditate, right? But then you're going to say, hey, I'm going to add walking at least one day out the week. So in the morning, after work, whatever, in the afternoon, this is what I'm going to do for myself. Okay. So that's what I think you need to do, Virgo. All right. So yeah, I just feel like you just need a healthy connection with yourself. That's basically what it's saying. Like you really need a healthy connection with self. Okay. What else am I getting for you? I'm also getting like here. This card here says shady deals. It's a lot of people getting this card. Okay, what's going on? So shady deals, dark road, moonlighting to get by. For this card, like that dark road, that moonlighting, for you specifically, I feel like is, directed towards like your inner self. And that star card is right here to clarify like what's going on. So I think it's like something internal. And I think that once you start to have a rhythm going, right, with your new outlook on life or whatever the case may be, right, with you healing yourself, I feel like you won't have that small little moonlighting to get by in life. Excuse me. Okay, so I feel like it's going to open up the light, right? It's going to open, the floodgates are going to open up once you start to get into a rhythm. And then you're going to like, oh wow, this does feel good, right? This does feel good. I do feel good every day. Like, wow, or maybe the month of February, what I'm going to do is I'm going to raise my shades, right? And I am going to let the sun hit my skin for about 5 minutes every morning, right? If you live somewhere, because we did, like over here where I live, we had a blizzard, okay? Snow was everywhere. But then now you see the sun is out. You understand what I'm saying? So whether it's working out, whether it's walking, whether it's meditating, whether it's being intentional, reading a new book, reading a page a day, just something for yourself to feel connected to yourself and to your intuition. Okay. All right. Virgo. Also, I'm getting a feel of you're weighed down by like money issues, or you may have money issues coming up or something like that. And maybe it's gonna happen in February, okay, which is next month. That's what I'm kind of getting. Like, what I kind of got was you need to prioritize and manage like a budget or something like that, because I feel like you paying all your bills, right? You got that out the way, but then you're also, I hear like overcharging on your cards, right? Like you're just swiping, or not necessarily swiping physically, or like you're on Amazon all the time. Like, dang, I do need this. Like, you understand what I'm saying? Like, just put a budget together. Put a budget together, because I feel like you maybe you have a lot going on in February that you want to do, right? But you may not have the expenses, or you think you may have the expenses but you overspent, okay? And you wasn't realizing that. So what I'm getting is that you planned it right now for things to happen in February, right? For whatever activities that you want to do, and you're like, dang, I didn't know that I was going to spend that much. Like, you understand where I'm coming from? So I feel like once you get that budget, I feel like things are going to flow a little bit easier. Or just pull back on spending on stuff, on certain stuff. Just pull back on spending on certain stuff. You know, you're on Amazon, you're like, oh, I don't need that right now. You know, what do I need right now? Oh, I need toothpaste right now. Oh, you know what? I don't need tissue right now. Like, you understand what I'm saying? So I would just buy things when they run out. As soon as they run out, like, you go out to the store and buy stuff. Like, you understand what I'm saying? Don't have 50 million perfumes. You know, you don't need another perfume. You already got like the 700 that's in your closet, or clones that you got like 500 bottles. You know what I'm saying? And you trying to wear one like each day. Like, we got to slow down a little bit, you know, on the money aspects, and start to actually keep money in our pockets, okay? So budget. Start your healing process. Remember, start slow. You ain't got to do 5 things at one time in 1 month. Nah, you ain't got to do that. Start slow, okay? All right, Virgo. Well, that's all I got for you. So, I mean, I hope that this resonates. I hope that this helps you out. I have, you know, a slew of other videos that's on my channel. Go ahead and peruse and see what you like, see what you don't like. Comment, like, subscribe, interact with me. Let me know how I'm doing. All right, guys. Okay, I'll see you in the next one. Bye, Virgo.